All right, so here we are. It is May 1st. I'm out at the farm, and last week I did a video on changing my hive back to a single brood chamber. And so today I'm gonna fly through and show everybody. I do want to apologize. I did not put it back together so you could see it on camera. So there was some questions. I'll go through that today. But we had a pretty good week. I want to see what they've done up top. So I added the super last week, and let's see what they got going on. Some hives are showing a little bit of a flow, some are not. So I think we'll take a peek. Like I said, this top box drawn comb that's sitting on top, there's a little bit of nectar right there. Come on, drone, you gotta go. You're not gonna make it through the excluder. All right, so this is a week. I'm gonna try to get the sun to, but that right there is nectar. Oh boy, we are on it. It's starting. So let's take a closer look. So that's a week. They have drawn comb. This is a better one to see. You can see it all right in here. Let's make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. Of course, today I'm in the afternoon, so you're gonna get the sun in your face. But we've got a little bit of a nectar flow. Yeah, so this box has been on for a week. I'm gonna be quick up here. Really nothing I wanna see other than a little bit of a nectar flow. They're covering most of the frames. Things look good. So that's a week. I'll take it. That's a week. All right, here we go. There we go. Adjust this bad boy so you can see, so I can see. All right, so this here, what I'm looking for in this, all that brood is going to emerge, and I want to out of the way. Just make sure they didn't make any queen cells. And sometimes, very rarely, they'll make a queen cell because the queen is now below the excluder. Whoa! My first hive beetle. Come on, get out of the way, ladies. You gotta squish them. There we go. First hive beetle, come on. So anyways, that is nothing really to see there. So yeah, I just wanna make sure brood's gonna emerge. It's only been a week. It just happened drones right there. They got some wonky comb here. Looks like the drones are coming through on the sides, but nothing really to see. All right, ladies, come on. Let's get this out of the way and clean this up. So yeah, I'm just really looking for basics today. I want to make sure they're not making, look at the nectar coming in. Look at that rim. And then I left that open for the queen, which there's nothing in it. So yeah, things are looking good. Got a lot of new viewers. I do a all my hives are single brood chambers. But so they did do some, nothing in them. Oops, sorry, little lady. Come on, move on. I know, I pinched you in the wax. And that's going to bit that off there. Yeah, they did a lot of drones in that little section there. Sorry, ladies, I know I'm dropping it right in the hive today. Let's get that out of there. So, all this is going to emerge within 2-3 weeks, 2 more weeks from now, and then they'll start filling it. But they're definitely already moving it up. I don't see any eggs. I mean, that's all emerged. You can see the rim right there. A little patch here left to go. So I think they pushed her down pretty early. And they're doing a lot of swarm cups up here. I haven't seen anything in a swarm cup. Not that I'm worried about it just yet. It's a half a drone right there, caught in the corner. There we go. So, the emerging brood. You see the ring. So we're getting there. We're getting there. So, good week. I think next week's going to be nice too. But we've had a good mix of rain. What we got? So just looks like where she was right in there. So they're just capping that. So that must have been where she finished. I forget where she was when I found her. I think she was in the bottom already. I didn't have to move her down. But here we go. Come on, just squishing. Just squishing cups, that's all. So that's all I'm doing. Making sure that there's nothing in them, just in case. But this is going to be an empty box in 2 weeks. This is it. So I'm trying to think of getting a lot of questions this week about the single brood chamber. I hope the other thing I was going to say is there's something wrong with YouTube questions. So questions are showing up, but I can't answer them. They're not there to answer when I go in. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but I'll work on that. I think I've answered most people. I think there's 2 or 3 that I couldn't answer. So anyways, I'm making this quick, just flying through and knocking down any. Look at the nectar in the corners. Look at that, beautiful. So really the week after you change it back is I really do a thorough, make sure I squish everything just in case. But look at the numbers up here. I mean, that was the second box. Back in May 1st. That was on fire. These guys really doing well. This is a 3-year-old queen. And we're just emerging. Emerging. Cleaning up. What is this? I'm not quite sure if that was just a drone on the outside here. But it does have a mega larva in it. Get off there, ladies. I'm trying to show the camera. Is that right in there? If it'll zoom in. Nope. There's an egg in there. Sorry, there's a larva in there. Pretty sure that was a drone. But I'm not taking chances right now. Not taking any chances. That's it. Still a lot of brood to emerge, so this hive is only going to get bigger. I'm going to say probably every 2 weeks they'll get a super. Or at least I'll be putting one on. I mean, look at that brood. Look at the brood. So that's it. They did make a lot of cups compared to last week. Just knocking them down. And we got nectar. So there. Like I said, this week is kind of relatively simple. I didn't really expect a super strong flow, but we are in a starting. It's going to be an emergent drone. Let me get that out of there. That's going to squish somebody. Don't want you. Come on, ladies. Move over. There we go. Come on. There we go. Anyways, I'm just trying to clean up as we go. Sorry. So that's it. I'm just making sure they didn't make any queen cells or supersede or emergency cells, because now that the queen is below the excluder, and that's just open, and that is nectar. Look at that. Look at the pollen in there too. Lots of bee bread. So So that's it. That's it for the top. I'm good. We've officially converted it back over. Now that it's been over a week, or it's been a week, there's not going to be any eggs in there for them to make a queen out of. Emergency wise, anyways. So we'll just let's get to the bottom. Take a look, see how she's doing down below. There we go. All right, so there's my excluder. Like I said. So I didn't do it last week, so that's it. Single brood chamber, 10 frames, right? So 10 frames. I'll try to do the quick math. I should probably kind of do like a whole video on this part, but so the theory is there is 7,000 cells to one deep frame. It's the theory. So let me just finish one thing and then I'll finish my thought. So 7,000 cells, and there's 10, so there's 70,000. A queen can lay somewhere, if she was laying 1,500 eggs a day, she can only lay about 35,000. I'll have to get some real numbers. But anyways, it's almost about half the space. Because by the time she's back laying through again, you got emerging bees coming out. And so unless you get pollen bound or you get honey bound, they're not moving up the honey. I mean, this is wide open. Plenty of room for her to come down here and stuff it. It's actually light, very light. So this is completely empty. Usually it'll work though. All right, ladies. All right, I think, did I fix it? I did. All right, you're seeing what I said. Good numbers. But I've done, this is my 3rd year doing single brood chambers. Look at the brood. Oh man, look at her go. Look at her go. 3 years old. She's still stuffing frames. All right, what do we got in here? Little pockets of drones. There's a whole strip right there. Drones. But no queen cells. Oh, look at that. That is a sheet of brood. Some drones in there, but okay, let me just make sure, double check. Moving on. So I know she's down here, as there was no eggs up top. So I'm really not even looking for her. So once you get into the single brood chamber, you're really just looking for swarm cells, supersedure cells, things like that. But look, there's another beautiful. So we got some cups on the top here. Come on, lady, you got pollen. Get out of here. Whoa, you went after. Couple cups right there on the bottom. Another one right there. Nothing in them. I'd like to get her to get a little swarmy. And that makes my life easier to make splits off of. But they're looking good. I really only have, I think I have one hive that's kind of swarmy. Not that I split them yet, but anyways, this would be one of them. She's 3 years old here. So this is emerging and pollen. Right there is a bee coming out as we speak. I'm quite sure my finger will be in the camera. About right in there. So emerging, and I don't see eggs yet. So she's probably on the other side. Other side of the hive anyways. All right, so that's it. Nothing to see on that frame. Good. All right, come on, girls. You guys are all over my hands. Let's go. Let's go, ladies. There we go. So what are we looking at? This is almost the center. So this needs some work to be drawn out. There's a cup right there. Nothing. And no eggs. So that's it. They're drawing it out. They're putting drones in here though. See the drone? That whole section's new. That's new. And that's just a cup. All right. Nothing there. Moving on. So that's it. I don't know. Ask me some questions in the comments. I mean, this is, once we get into it, it's really about making sure she has plenty of room. Once you get going in the summer, we're going to get our first real flow here pretty soon. Dandelions are cranking. It's really about adding boxes. You just start stacking them up, especially when they're going to pop here. And I don't see anything else I need to see. More emerging brood. So yeah, it's really just make sure when she does start to, if they do, she's never really been a super swarmy queen. So I've kind of had to take before, kind of do like a walk away method opposed to just taking the frames. Sorry, I'm at the farm, so you're gonna get a tractor rolling through here. Give you a minute, there we go. That's it. Preferred, find a swarm cup. Like, look at this one. This is pretty good here. I'm not gonna chop it down. I'm gonna take a peek in there, and I see royal jelly. Ladies, huh? That's our first one. May 1st, you guys are already thinking. So here's the deal. I don't know what I want to do just yet. I prefer to get them focused on honey first. Get bigger. I mean, we're really not huge. Look at that. Look at you. Let me see if I can get the camera to get up. I know the sun's on the wrong side today. If you look, yeah, of course the sun's on the wrong side. Let's do this. Bear with me here for a second. Yeah, of course it says low battery. Hold on a second. There we go. All right, I'm back. So they're on this. So if you ever wondered, you see how, I'm not for sure it's going to come in. I'm trying to get it right in the center with the sun on my back. But you see the little, of course they can't see. Every time I clear a bee, another one goes on it. So there's a little white jelly down there. I don't see anything in it, but they're tending to it pretty good. So I'll leave it at that. I am not quite sure what I want to do here. Probably just going to chop it. I do have stuff to make a swarm down. So hold on a second. Let me fix my gloves. All right. So now here was the question. I like pre-made queen cells. That's about as pre-made as you can get. Let me go grab my swarm kit. You can see what I'm doing here. My swarm kit, my split kit. All right, this is gonna be a long video. Hold on. All right, here we are. Making a mess back here. And I have a nuke. And I usually do 3 frames. I'm gonna give them 3 frames. I've drawn frames. And I'm gonna give them 2. Hold on, ladies, I'm working on it. Okay, so I'm taking that. I'll show you here in a minute. I'm gonna do a triple check here. And make sure I do not have a queen. I want to take a queen. I'm not a big believer in taking the queen. I like knocking her back, but leaving her where she is. All right, so looks like we got our first split of the season. Like I said, I prefer sorry, I'm thinking here. I prefer to get splits off this hive more than I do honey. If this is a second year queen, I'd probably just chop it and move on my way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give her this frame also. It's got quite a bit of pollen. It's got a little bit of brood, a lot of capped brood. So it's not going to take a lot to feed them. That's it. It's not going to be a huge split. That's emerging brood right there. I'm just triple checking I do not have a queen. But it's going to be a 2-frame split. And I'm going to go off of that. Okay, I do not have a queen. I feel a lot better if I find her in the next few frames. So that's it. I'm going to close it up. So you'll see what I was saying here. Sorry. So there's 3 frames, the feeder, and that third frame in there is chocked full of honey. So I'm gonna just close that up. You don't need to see that. But that's my swarm kit. I have a bunch of those pre-made in my truck, and they're pretty much split kits. I do. And we already have. Just close this up. This video is going to be long, so I'm just going to close this up and get it out of my way. All right, where was I? All right, now I want to find the queen. So, first split of the season. That's awesome. So that was it. Two frames, right? If they really are swarmy, which I didn't think they would be, that cell was on the bottom of where. Sorry, I really want to find my queen now. That frame was that cell was at the bottom of where the comb is drawn, which is almost the equivalent of being at the bottom of the frame. So I would say more swarm than supersedure. Where are you, little lady? Yeah, that's all right. Okay. All right. There we go. So yeah, like I said, this queen here is one I definitely want to promote the genetics off of. I already have a lot of queens off her. Matter of fact, I have another at the new hive, at the new farm. There's another one right there. Nothing in it. All right, where's my queen? I always feel better when I find her, not in my split. So I don't imagine that she's on the outer frame, but you never know. You never know. Okay, come on. One more and we're done. Call it the first split of the season and get out of here. I can imagine she'd be here. All right, I think I missed her. But I looked very thoroughly on those frames, so I'm not too concerned that I did take her. I probably just missed her in the chaos of the other. So that's it. Here we go. I'm done. a long video. But we're apparently we're well on our way to starting to make new splits and colonies. So here we are. I'm gonna go right there. One. So this one, that was drawn. This is kind of partially drawn. Not that that matters. I'm gonna push these girls over. Come on. All right, I like it. That's awesome. First one of the season down. All right, there she is right there. Whew. Okay. There she is. Anybody still watching? I don't know if I can find her. I lost her. How does she do it to me? I think she does it every time I put it on camera. There's, nope, that's not her. Where did she go? All right, I don't want to hang it too far, but I had you for a second there. There she is. She hides right underneath. I'm not taking my eyes off her. She's hiding. Little green sliver of a dot. Anyways, this thing has been forever. And now I'm going to change up because I don't want to slide her down the side of... Alright, I don't want to slide her. That's the last frame going in. So let's slide this over. Fix this. Give her plenty of room. And that's it. Plenty of room. So look at the numbers. I just took 2 frames too out of here. 2 frames, first split of the season. I've already taken 2 frames from these girls. Yeah, this is probably going to be a 4 super hive. That's it. So we're back. There we go. That's it. I love it. Loving it. All right. We're back. We're back to a single brood chamber. Can't believe this video is going to be forever. Thank you for watching.